Okay, my Italiano Uno class, here is the quiz on reflexives. This is more like a quest, somewhere between a quiz and a test. She brushes her teeth. Well, that's going to be C. Not A, because this is an A-R-E verb, lavare. She puts on makeup, but that's truccarsi, so we want to say B here. They wake up would be svegliarsi in the loro form. The only one I see that's fully correct here is C, si svegliano. We have fun. Well, that's divertirsi. And so I want that in the we form. What do I have here? Another C. I have breakfast. Okay. Fare colazione means to have breakfast. It's not reflexive. So B is your choice. I wash up is A, mi lavo. The answers are on the other side there, but it's still mi lavo. Okay, moving up to number 7, I undress. I undress is spogliarsi, and so we want to conjugate that in the io form. Therefore, it's going to be A, mi spoglio. They get dressed. That's vestirsi in the they form. So what do I look at here? I'm looking at, let's see, C and D are out. Let's go between A and B. What's the difference between A and B? B is the right answer because the ending is O-N-O, not I-N-O. You fall asleep is addormentarsi. Addormentarsi. And so therefore you fall asleep. The only right answer here would be A. Okay. Si addormenta actually could be you fall asleep if it was in the lay form, but we're going to go with A here. I buy groceries is fare la spesa, and so conjugate fare in the I form. Faccio la spesa, choice A. Okay, and fo is not a conjugated form. Sorry, I got to move this up a little bit here. You, plural, take a shower. So we're looking for the voi form of farsi la doccia. And so we want to say here, vi fate la doccia. That's choice C. A lot of these are close, but facciate is not the word, the conjugated form of fate in the voi form. And this one is missing the reflexive pronoun vi. He rests. He rests. Well, that would be riposarsi in the he form. So we want to say si riposa. Okay. Conjugate two verbs. Mettersi. Okay. Mi metto. Mi metto. Ti metti. Si mette. Ci mettiamo. Vi mettete, and si mettono. Farsi, mi faccio, because that is originally the verb fare, and you learned fare a couple of chapters back. Ti fai, all we're doing here is we're adding the reflexive pronoun placed at the beginning of the verb or before the conjugated form. Si fa. Ci facciamo. Facciamo is the noi form of fare. Vi fate. And finally, si fanno. Those are your conjugated forms of mettersi and farsi. And there they are. Okay. Other side. Let's have the last three multiple choice. They look in the mirror is guardarsi allo specchio. So we want to say si guardano allo specchio. What's the difference between B and D? Guardano is guardarsi, an A-R-E verb originally. We don't want an I-N-O here. We want the A-N-O. He gets up. He gets up is alzarsi. So in this one, I have svegliarsi and alzarsi. You had to know the meaning, and you had to know that get up would be alzarsi instead. Okay, so si alza is your correct answer there. Si alza, not ci alza, not si alze. A-R-E verb, si alza. I get ready. That would be prepararsi, and so in the prepararsi. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Let's try that again. Prepararsi. Okay, and so we want to say si mi preparo. Okay, because what do we do here? Preparo, drop off that AR and add an O, and of course the CI represents the reflexive pronoun, which in this case would be me for an EO form. Back page of the quiz here. In this case, you had to put the correct form of the verb that is in boldface. But I gave you a word box and I already did the conjugating for you. So you just had to pretty much go on based on meaning. So, ogni mattina Luisa something alle 6:30. What's the best answer here? And it's going to be si sveglia. She wakes up at 6:30 and gets up a little later. You obviously wake up before you get up. So si alza is the next one. Poco, it says poi something una bella doccia. What is that? She's going to take a nice shower, that says. Si fa, from farsi la doccia. And then quindi blank e blank. Okay, what can you possibly do after that? Well, you can si pettina. Okay, si pettina. And si veste. She gets dressed. And the last one would be si mette I pantaloni. She puts on pants and a shirt. Okay, so she gets dressed, and then this kind of says she always, almost always puts on pants and a shirt. 4-9. Same exact type of activity. You have a word box here. These are already reflexive verbs that are conjugated for you, so you just have to pick the right one based on the meaning. Di solito, usually, I something very early at 6. The only one that's going to work here is mi sveglio. Giorgio something sempre molto bene. He always dresses nice is going to be our best choice there. Well, even if you didn't know what these meant, you're already eliminating all 4 of these choices because we need something for the Giorgio. So right off the bat, you're down to si veste and si fa. So you just have to go with what the best meaning is. And in this case, it's going to be Giorgio dresses always very nice. Giorgio always dresses nice. Okay, now this one is si fa. Si fa. Oh, no, sorry, that's not. So this one is not si fa. I was looking a little bit too far. This is actually ti fai. Someone is being asked, you are ti fai la doccia adesso? You're taking a shower now? It's too late. 4. La barba. That's going to indicate that the verb must be farsi la barba, si fa la barba. Number 5. Qualche volta Giada e Sonia something la gonna. Sometimes Giada and Sonia something the skirt, but usually they wear pants. Okay, so this is going to have to be something that is plural because these 2 people would indicate that it's a loro. Well, the only choice I have is si mettono. So you can figure that out, process of elimination, pretty easily. And finally, I and Paolo play tennis. In other words, we play tennis Saturday morning and something a lot. The last choice here, ci divertiamo. Okay. Describe your daily routine using at least 6 actions. So here you're going to say things like mi alzo alle 6, I get up at 6. Maybe you're going to say faccio colazione alle 7. Anything would do, and I need 6 examples. Okay? Hope you've enjoyed this episode here. We have now gone over the answers to the reflexive quiz. This is reflexive quiz number 2. All the material found in chapter 4, percorso 1, 4.1. Thanks so much. Ciao.